Hi everyone, Claudia here from Lighting Clarity. I wanted to talk quickly today regarding being in alignment with your timelines and what it means when change is not occurring and you're trying. So we have two timelines. Okay, we have many timelines actually that can be happening simultaneously depending on the decisions you make that changes your timelines. Okay, that's quite powerful. We are very powerful alchemists. We are very powerful in far bigger ways than we are aware of. So, your higher self, your soul, has a timeline for you. When it is time for change to come in, that is impressed upon you by your higher self and your souls. So that means you've outgrown a relationship, you've outgrown your home, you've outgrown a career, you've outgrown the city you live in. It could mean any of those things and more when you can look at your own life. So the higher self and the soul will impress upon you it's time to move on. You can do more, you can do better, you can do bigger. And that's a timeline that they are giving you, that they're saying it's time to move forward, it's time for this change to come in, it's time for you to make these changes. And often than not, we are afraid of change. We want change, but we're afraid of making those changes because it takes a big leap of faith to follow a new timeline where we're being told, hey, you've outgrown that career. Hey, you've outgrown the relationship. You've outgrown where you live and the city you live in and whatever else, the group of friends you're with, whatever else. And you're being asked to take a leap of faith. And this is the new timeline that is impressed upon you by your higher selves and yourselves, indicating it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to go in another direction. And then you have the other timeline, the timeline that you're on, that feels safe, that feels familiar, even though nothing moves and nothing changes and you really need those changes and you're not feeling great where you are. When we hold back, when we say no to everything, even when we bring the energy of logic in all the time and we don't allow ourselves to open up to what could be, we block our timelines, we block certain timelines, we block what's being pressed upon us. So having said that, I want each of you watching this, I want you to take a moment here with me and I want you to feel into what's being asked of you. What is the one change that's being asked of you at the moment that you're feeling is coming upon you? What is growing old in your lives that you are wanting to move away from, that you're thinking it's time to break away from this, it's time from this change? And I want you to feel what your higher selves and your souls are bringing in. Here's the thing, in my own life, whenever change has been asked upon me, and I've seen it with my clients, the support has been there under my feet and at my back to move me forward into that, out of my comfort zone and into the new zone I'm being asked to go into, that new timeline. Trusting that what I need will be there, the resources to do that. It took a leap of faith for me to go into the line of work I'm in. It took a massive leap of faith for me. Many years ago, the year was 2014, and I was told, or 2015, I was told it's time for you to start doing readings for clients, not just sitting and channeling us for yourself. And I said, you've got to be kidding. And they said, no, we're not. You are a teacher and it's time for you to teach. Now go and do it. So I was living in Perth, I walked into a psychic store and she had readers every day. She was a very kind lady and I said, hi, I'm a reader and I'd like to work 1 day a week for you. She said, yes, not a problem. I sat my interview, I did a reading for her and she hired me immediately. Hadn't done readings for other people before. I've probably done just a couple. But that took a great leap of faith for me to go in and have the public coming in one after another sitting in front of me. And look where I am now. I have a business where I assist many people on more scales than I talk about here with all of you. because it's private to those people. Leap of faith. I was supported. So that's what I want to talk about today. And here's the other thing I wanted to say. If those of you who are new readers, those of you who are new healers, or healers that you've qualified in a particular healing capacity, be it you're a Reiki healer, be it, I don't know, whatever you are, or you're a soul reader and you've learnt your tarot cards, or whatever you've done, and you're too nervous to go out and serve the public, I'm bringing out a new course for those of you who have qualified in a spiritual field, or where you're in a heart-based business and you're yet to serve clients and you don't have that courage to do it. Work with me one-on-one. I'm bringing out this package for those of you who are new spiritual businesses, I'm going to call them. I'm coming up with the title. I'm channeling it all at the moment because I want to help everyone get going with their new business in terms of spiritual businesses that you're running, in terms of if you're a new reader, a new healer. I'll be clearly writing out the advert so you will know whether this is for you. Don't hold back. Your skills and abilities are needed. You're being called forward. So I'm addressing those of you who have these abilities sitting there and you're not getting clients, you don't know who your soul clients are or what your message is. Spirit and I will get you going and will assist you. All right, everyone. Many, many blessings. And I'll connect with all of you again soon. Thanks, everybody.